And welcome to Obidati Family TV, the program where we enter and hope alive. Yes, hope day, and with the call obedience and all well-meaning Nigerians worldwide to join us for this hour as we dey bring about hope. Judgment where they come out, where we dey wait to come out from Court of Appeals headquarters, where they house the Tribunal with the wait time. Some people they ask for dates, which date. Then get timeline where them go take give that very thing. Whether them bring am up today or next week them bring am come, but they must comply with the timeline. Today we get things where we say we won't discuss with obedience, where we say it go they give us hope, especially facts where we say we don't drop for this very election tribunal, made them for come up with their judgments. And the place where we want to talk about today, now the one where we say concern the issue of Tinubu's drug case and the forfeiture where they there. Our analysts where they join us get another aspect for the dimension, because in the court where we say then they argue all the things where then they argue for court. Now in they send all the transcripts and other people will join to send transcript for us when we did there. So on our own person will be saying there for court. When all these arguments, so in get first hand information of all the gbas where we say it happened for inside court, and then won't bring them for us say that section alone or that very fact where we draw before the court is one of the major judgment area where we say it go nullify this very Tinubu's mandate or our mandate where we say Tinubu hold. So in the wait for us for Zoom, making for dissect them for the side maybe where you never hear them or hear the things as it happen for court. The side where we say you know they out there because in they there. Then for us where we say we they hear the other news where they come off for this hour. Now the news where we give yesterday about that very aircraft where Tinubu talk say a crash, that is a military air crash. Then talk say na crash, but as we talk yesterday, David Dunde talk say no be crash, say na shoot, then shoot aircraft down. And we don't also do further investigation because the NAS people, that is the Nigerian Air Force, then don't talk, come bring out statements where they're very strong, say we they share the video. But as soon as we know even if we share this very video. Now link now we give say person we won't go see what happened to our soldiers, may their soul rest in perfect peace. The way where they take that say you know they okay. But now the military people don't talk say may they know they share this very video say cause say you go dampen the morale of the people where we say then they for the forest where then they fight for us. So how that one join, we no. But if they know they carry better news, we be say people suppose give, and we go bring the thing, make people for see what thing actually happen. Make it for touch them, because if we no talk, it no go touch them. As we don't talk them now, it don't touch them. Make them take you for that one, so that then go they very sensitive to waiting concern the military people where they protect us, where they fight for the security of Nigeria. Make the information or the coordinates, whichever thing where then they call them, make them they protect them well. Make somebody know they leak information to the enemies where then go take by our people where we say then they fight for our own behalf. So if this thing they offend them, make them take heart, say Nigeria and see what happen. And the families of those people also see how their people take die. May their soul rest in peace. Another one where we go bring for our studio for here, now the one where we say then they borrow 3 billion. Now Tinubu again, then talk say him borrow $3 billion. No be naira $3 billion. That one now to take crash dollar rate where we say it they go up. I don't know how to borrow dollars to come crash dollars for Nigeria go solve problem. I don't know. If on a recall say since yesterday dollar where they 950 naira per dollar, it don't crash to 800 naira for dollar. Now they no say that one a temporal measure. If the money where them bring, if they share and finish, the thing enter market finish, that one go die. So now that one will be say Kenneth Okonkwo they call renewed hopelessness. For we go talk say it no make sense make one go borrow money, make it for crash money, another money where there for this thing. Instead now from production before you go begin to talk about consumption. Everything where they happen now na consumption. That money where then they bring no be for production, now for consumption. So e no good to borrow money to take crash another money. E no good. E no make sense. If you talk say it makes sense, make your comment for comment section where they there. If you think say e no good, also go for comment section. But make you for like and share this video. And I go carry on and enter studio now because people will be saying them there for studio to discuss this one. Them plenty gidigba. I no go forget to tell on and say 10 million naira scam don't enter election tribunal. Yes, and that one no they come up from us. Now the person will be the justice where they handle matter for open court. Now she talk and say then they try to bribe not be only her but through her own team. They won't bribe. And she call Alex say somebody for the team don't get 10 million naira. Now what will they talk be say if you come out for open court, come talk say then they bribe the people who say then they work with you to reach you. Now good thing you do. But the other part be say, you know, go begin they come back, they refute the allegation, say you only talk that thing because of say, then they send money go to the people who be say then they work with you. No. If we see if we see truth, make we call them truth. I like the way where the justice take talk. And I want make we understand say now only she be the person, only one justice where don't open her mouth, talk truth where we say it happen for this tribunal so far. Now she be the only person where talk say she they reject money, make you no give her money. So we go follow her back, we go clap for them. But make they no come tell us say na mistake she do or no be so it take happen because the investigation supposed go in now as she talk that thing. So that they go find out true. Now which of her staff, because all her staff go be lawyer or now for inside the court of the other justices where be said then they work with them for Kanu. So the investigation supposed go on, made them for know whether now which person collect that money. If now money for filing, you pay lawyer to go file for you. It go there small, no be 10 million. That one a big bribe, and that's why all eyes dey on judiciary. Make we dey talk am. If Justice Samani get money, make it talk. If then they try to they bribe the other justice swear there with them, make them talk. We dey their back. Even 1 million match for them, we go do them across Nigeria to say no bribe given to all them because they no want the bribe. Now so it there for my mouth now. So I won't pass the mic come for studio. Angel day here, Esther day, and Princess day.
Good day, my well-meaning Nigerians and my intelligent and lovely obedient worldwide. Tell your neighbor, say, hope day. Breeze don't they blow. We don't they see foul nyash. My obedient family, make una guess what? Una know that APC lawyer, the son, Latif Fabwemi. Una know wetin Tinubu give am? Hey, Minister for Justice, Attorney General. Una see why now, una don't see why they pull our billboard down. Make we no talk. They they silence us. But now, game begin. Make them bring her on. Come on board. Let's discuss.
Hello, obedient. Welcome to your favorite TV program, Hope Alive. We don't carry another Obengo gist. Come back for una today. Make una no keep una voice down. Make our voices continue to dey go up. Say all eyes on the judiciary. Because the judiciary, they must do the right thing this time. Welcome on board. Let's discuss.
My fellow obedient worldwide, we carry plenty issues, very urgent ones come today. So relax, no rush as we dissect these issues. Welcome back to Hope Alive.
Yes, so discussion go just start immediately, and as we go enter this very one, it go dey me like say we go start with waiting our own person. You see Maxwell there for Zoom as I go want making go straight to waiting in one talk because in the enter in go they greet everybody in the idea and waiting in one talk today now about this very Tinubu's for future, that very criminal drug case will be say happen for US. Now be the person will be say in the court that very time or in they give us the information where they come out from court, and that very one be saying get first hand information the facts wey be say we drop where this very particular justices go use give us judgment. With that very one, I go just give una this just as the thing take there for my front for this very place. Typically seize and keep or sell any property that is allegedly involved in a crime or illegal activity. The owners need not ever be arrested or convicted of a car, cash, or even real estate to be taken away permanently by the government. The government does not have to charge the property owner or money with any specific crime in order to seize the property, and must prove only by a preponderance of the evidence that the property is legally forfeitable after property has been seized. Now, proponents argue that it is effective in thwarting criminal organizations by efficiently and directly harming suspected criminals economically while helping law enforcement financially. Critics, on the other hand, argue that innocent owners can become entangled in the process where they are presumed guilty instead of being presumed innocent. Critics argue that the incentives lead to corruption and law enforcement misbehavior and abuse. With this very one, the person will be saying go take am for us there for Zoom joining us. You see Maxwell. Abeg, talk to our people about Tinubu's drug case and the forfeiture and the fine and wetin constitution talk.
All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, obedience. Good afternoon, well-meaning Nigerians. It's a pleasure for me to be here once again to speak to you, share ideas, enjoy a beautiful conversation on the issues that are stemming up from the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal and all the parties that are involved in the case. Thank you so much. Now, when you see the issue of the forfeiture case, it gets so many things we relate to this forfeiture case. Number one, be say, when you begin to talk about forfeiture, at which point forfeiture suppose arise? At which point they suppose begin to talk about forfeiture for a matter? And waiting they make person forfeit money for a particular matter. Now, from what our host said regarding the presumption of innocence, now by law, it gets waiting that they call presumption of innocence. That one day for section 36 of our 1999 constitution. Say everybody, as far as say court never say person they guilty. Say the person they go presume say the person they innocent. Say we go pretend say the person they innocent. Until court don't give judgment say they guilty. However, when it don't reach some kind criminal matter, when they don't see say it they very, very likely, say evidence they say this person commits a particular offense. The person feel come to say, okay, I do this offense or I commit this offense, but no need for us to go court. No need for us to initiate legal proceedings. No, we just collect everything where I gain from this badness. What I do. So what it means is there are proceeds of crimes. If you sell hard drugs, as in the case of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if proceeds of that crime is found in your account or is found in your possession, you will be made. If person sell heroin, he sell hard drug, and then he make money from him, he dey for in account. That money now waiting they call proceeds of crime. And if you don't agree say you go forfeit them, it means say you get hand inside the badness or the crime we dey involved.
Okay, Maxwell, now I start with this one. I know say during that time, when we say 1993 about this matter for US, now military rule now we dey. Because if to say no be either Babangida or another person 9 days in power that time, US for ask them, made them for repatriate Tinubu to come back, make them for answer in case. Because from where that matter no just raise as forfeiture. It be like say that matter na criminal matter, but when they try to bring Tinubu back, make it for answer the matter with either Akande or Muazi, I be waiting then they call them. The people where they catch for that drug matter will expose them. Now it be like say it get indictment, but because of say it no come in there Nigeria or in there for exile as the case might be, na im be say dem come decide make dem come begin go for the money, because e be like say the case start with, if you no fit catch the person, you fit catch the money. Abi, make you for explain that very part, make we take am the start, because some our viewer need to understand even how Tinubu join with the money, because they no talk saying carry heroin abi waiting from Nigeria comot, but sake of say in be the person wey be say in dey collect all the money wey be say e dey comot from the drugs, go dey put for different bank account for them, like say like accountant wey e be for them for there.
Make I give you small story how the matter take happen. Now, when they start investigation, one special agent wey they call Kevin Moss for America, when they start the investigation, they been done first see person where they sell heroin and the people where they deal on that heroin. Agbele, Moise, all these names where you don't mention. These two guys particularly, they dey for the business of selling this heroin. But when they finish sell, e get where they carry the money keep. And I don't already talk say money will come out from crime. Now they call proceeds of crime. When they do their investigation, they can't realize say the money they enter the account of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. When I am the president, where INEC don't carry presidency, give them today. As they see say the money they in account, now they call them for phone. They ask him, you know Moise Akande? He say yes, say you know him. You know this other person, Agbele? He say yes, you know him. Now they come tell and say, okay, we see money for your account wey relate to drug. Answer many questions wey relate to this particular issue. After he don't claim say he know these people where they sell drugs, as he don't see say the matter don't they relate to drugs, he come begin they play hanky-panky, he come they hide. So when they call him again, he no gree pick call, he no gree reach out. Now you get wetin America people they do. If you commit offense, they like to discuss that offense so that it go favor everybody. So if proceeds of crime dey your account, American people go prefer say they collect this money from your hand. Say they collect this money from your hand and make una no vex say my lights don't go off. You know say how we they do for Nigeria, and the Nigeria we they try to correct. So the thing be say American people go prefer say the money will come up from that crime. Say they collect them from your hand. After they collect them from your hand, they feel let you go. So it means say that money don't come back to the state, to American government, and they feel use the money to help the people for the society. So as they see say they no fit make Tinubu come, and wetin make them begin they suspect Tinubu be say Tinubu been they work that time, and in salary now $2,400. Now in monthly salary be that $2,400, and the amount where they come see for your account, it reach up to $460,000. It passed like that, sef. The money passed like that, well. They come they ask, say, person where they do. Thank you very much. So the money where they in account, they reach million, 1 point something million. Now they come they ask, say, person where they collect $2,400 as salary in a month, how many months is supposed to take them for the person to make that kind of money? No, we use $460,000 as an example. I'm not going to even use 1 point something million. If you get $460,000 and you do work where they give you $2,400, it means that you go down work for up to 191 months. If you calculate them, it go reach like 15 years. So it means that you go down work for all these years and say you no go touch the salary where they pay you. You no go pay transportation, you no go pay anything before you go feel make that kind of money. So how come this person where they do this kind of small work where they collect $2,400 can't get up to 1 point something million for your account? Now the investigation can't start, they can't add 1 plus 1, they get 2, they add 2 plus 2, they get 4. They can't see say the money within your account now proceeds of crime. So wetin can be the best option? They no fit meet Nigerian government to force Tinubu make it come America, or how to bring Tinubu come America, make he come answer in offense. They can say, since we no fit bring this person, may we go after the money. Now they can initiate proceedings for court. against the money wey be proceeds of crime. So last the court can't agree say im go forfeit $460,000 for inside that money wey dey fit ascertain say yes, now this one na be proceeds of crime, and not be just proceeds of narcotics, so that is drug selling. Also, you get wetin they call money laundering, where you dey comot money from this place, put them for this place, so that they don't go fit trace the money. Now all those ones, now they take comot that $460,000. So Tinubu accounts, about 3 of the Nigerian accounts where all this money dey, now they confiscate, income forfeit this particular amount. Meanwhile, remember, say Tinubu been don't live with these same people for the same address for America. These people where they catch say that they sell drugs. Tinubu been don't open the same account with them. Tinubu been don't get the same address with them. So it can't make them believe, say it's possible, say this person hand dey for inside this drug selling and drug pushing and money laundering. Now, so it take profit this particular money.
Okay. Now we be say we don't establish the background. We be say to join this people na conspiracy, whatever thing where you call them, it be say from where then they bring where then they sell the drug, the money they enter in hand, they put them for different bank account. Now, I want how the thing go relate to the fact where we say how we take drop this fact for court, and how our constitution talks say if somebody there for get dishonesty, or he get fine, or he get something like this, he get section for our constitution where we say he talk that thing. I want to know how we take present them for court, and how that thing, the outcome where we they expect from the judgment where we they now expect. Make we start from the side of how we take present them to the judges where we say then they for court that time, and then how we they expect them to apply the law, starting with the constitution. Make we now take producer if you project the constitutional. So over to you, make you tell us from that side, because you know how the facts where we draw for the court. Because waiting obedience worldwide want know be say how we take present this issue for court. Now they want know what waiting be our argument for inside, because no be to the talk about the drug story, but how we take present them the evidence. Okay.
You asked me that particular question because at the end of the day, all of this thing we they do, it relates to the matter. Say election come, election go, and say we dey court for the matter we concern the election. So the question come be say how it relate to the issue we take the court. Now, for you to be president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it gets within the call qualification status, and it get disqualification status. It means say anybody who don't meet this qualification status will become president for Nigeria. But for the disqualification status, even if you meet the qualification status where they don't put, say you must be Nigerian, say you must, all these things. Once you don't meet all these qualification status, it must be mandatory, say this disqualification status, say it no catch you. And one of the disqualification status, they for section 137. As it relates to this particular drug and forfeiture case, it is for section 137, subsection 1, paragraph D. When you check and there, now waiting the Peter Obi legal team carry go court. Waiting that place talk, before I can tell you how they take argue for court, the place talk say, anybody where they under death sentence, with that death sentence, they don't rule them for any court where they for Nigeria. Say the person no fit be president for Nigeria. Another part for that same place, come talk say anybody where they don't find, where they don't sentence them, or they don't fine them, I go come back and tell you what in fine mean. Where they don't sentence them, or whether they don't fine them for any offense where relate to dishonesty. Number one, say the person don't do anything where concern dishonesty, or say they don't fine them. Say that person no fit be president for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So the question come be say, since Peter Obi carry this matter go court, how we want take know whether indeed matter we concern for future take relate to section 137, subsection 1, paragraph D. Naima go tell you now. When you see say person don't forfeit money, the question be say, what in it mean for our law? I go like remind you now of another place for law for section 494 for Administration of Criminal Justice Act. For that place, they talk say fine means say where person don't forfeit money for any kind matter, na im be fine. So it means say if we look section 137 of the 1999 Constitution, when you can't look the word there, dishonesty, the matter wey concern drug matter, it relate to dishonesty. Anybody wey don launder money, the question wey we go dey ask be say e relate to dishonesty. If person don forfeit money for drug offense and for money laundering, e relate to dishonesty. Now these questions na dey important, because for you to know wetin be dishonesty, we need to ask ourselves wetin Tinubu do for America. We fit put am under dishonesty, and indeed im pay fine. Now the big question wey we supposed to dey ask be that. So number one be say, when we dey talk of dishonesty, dishonesty involve anything wey relate to dupe person, to defraud person, to do person wayo, wetin we dey call wayo, 419. Say you do money laundering, you carry money here, you can't talk say that money no be wetin e be, you go put am for another account. Or say you go sell drugs, and these drugs can't relate to, you know, the drugs money, they can't find out your account. Now all these things now supposed to relate to dishonesty. So the question be say Tinubu don't commit offense wey relate to dishonesty. Now be the main question. And that place for that same section 137, subsection 1, paragraph D, you go still say they put on there say may no be say they don't find the person, because anybody where they don't find, we don't pay any fine at all, you know, fit the president for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I don't tell you now say under section 494 for our Administration of Criminal Justice Act, the law don't talk say, I believe say they go project them. I don't know if they don't already they project them, but I go send them, make them project them. Say the law don't already talk say anything we don't make anybody take forfeit money, pecuniary forfeiture, now fine be that. Now wetin our law they talk. So if Tinubu don't forfeit money, monetary forfeiture, it means in a fine be that. And as far as say it relate to money laundering, all these things follow for things where we they consider as offenses where involve dishonesty. Say you dupe person, no, say you do money laundering, no, say you do say you sell drugs, or all these things, they all follow for what we know as dishonesty for our legal jurisprudence.
Okay, thank you for that very one. If you want to follow me for studio, the amount on they do muy since they won't ask question. But before we get to that their own, that's the another thing for court that very time. I know say he get one man will be say he be either Bamidele will be this thing. It be like say the man confirm for court that time say that money where them forfeit, say na money wey comot for drugs. It be like say they ask some question for court, and that day you dey I know say I go remember say you dey post them for us say see wetin this man talk, say the man don't indict Tinubu completely for court. Just tell us that very one before we come back to my colleagues who there for studio, how that one take happen for court that very day, because now the evidence will be say we draw for the tribunal, and our people go on here how it take happen that day.
Okay, I believe say they ask the matter where the documents where then drop, where relate to, you know, the forfeiture for court, where, you know, where we take this, we take conclude saying indeed they don't indict.
They ask Senator Bamidele will be I think minister. That is Tinubu's witness where then carry on one man will be saying senator now. They work for Tinubu, send on the work for Tinubu. That one will be saying carry one fake license come talk saying be lawyer for US. But you get one question where they ask and when you post send for us that very day. Say they ask them whether that proceed. It be like saying our lawyer ask them, say that money, that 460,000, saying now which money be that? No be money for drugs, it's saying for narcotics. Now so
make I tell you, the person where they talk about. The person when they talk about na Senator Bamidele. Funny enough, for the kind government who they run, now him be the current majority leader for Senate for National Assembly. Now they ask a simple question whether Tinubu name dey for the front of that document. Maybe if you bring up the document which show all the courts, all the bank addresses where Tinubu get account for. They ask him this first question whether Tinubu name dey for the front of that particular document. And he agree, say yes, say Tinubu name dey for there. They come ask him again, say, this $460,000 where they forfeit, wetin be the essence of that forfeiture? He agree, say the forfeiture relate to drug offense. But the thing when you come dey talk for court be say whether na civil forfeiture or no be criminal forfeiture. But the truth be say we no really care whether na civil forfeiture or whether na criminal forfeiture. Because when you look US law talk say e get different things where you fit forfeit under US law. So their law be say you fit forfeit anything where they call proceeds of crime. Anything where be say person don't commit crime, money comot inside, property comot inside. If you go steal, you carry the television go your house, na proceeds of crime. If you sell drugs na offense for America. If you comot money from that drugs where you sell, that money na proceeds of crime. So the question be say whether they see proceeds of crime for in account. And indeed the guy agree say Tinubu name dey for front of that paper. And not be only say Tinubu name dey for front of the paper. In account numbers, in bank accounts, still dey for where it take for forfeit $460,000. And in problem be say he no deny say Tinubu no forfeit money. He no deny anytime when we dey for court. He agree say Tinubu forfeit money. But wetin they argue be say whether the forfeiture na criminal forfeiture or civil forfeiture. But wetin I want ask my people be say if person commit criminal action, he can't collect money from that criminal action. If you forfeit the money no be from crime. That's why they call them proceeds of crime. So wetin Tinubu forfeit na $460,000 wey relate to the selling of hard drugs, heroin, narcotics, as they call them for Igbo language, and money laundering. So now wetin he forfeit? And Okpeyemi Bamidele no dispute this issue. He agree say Tinubu forfeit money. He agree say the rule say all this money wey dey for the account say he forfeit am. But in problem be say under say Tinubu na civil forfeiture, say no be criminal forfeiture. But when you look the law proper, anything for US law, when you look at section 21, you look at section 18 and other sections, section 1005, different section, I don't know how they quote their law for there. But when you look these documents, you go see say indeed for US criminal law, any property for their US criminal code for section 980 something, you go see say anything we don't make person participate for crime, and then for that crime where the person participates, he don't get money for inside that crime. No be only money, he don't get property for inside the crime. Wetin be that thing where he don't get for inside the crime? They call them proceeds of crime. And he don't forfeit them. Now be the cocoa of the matter. And if you see for that place, they say when something are proceeds, it means say that thing they derive from the crime. Meaning say he get them from the crime. And for our law, if you don't pay fine, if you don't forfeit money, if you don't pay money as forfeiture, now still fine. And it dey under section 137 for our 1999 constitution. So Tinubu forfeit money, that one no dey dispute, nobody dey argue am. Tinubu forfeit $460,000, that one no dey dispute, nobody dey argue am. Tinubu also, no be just say he forfeit all this money. Say this money now from crime, now from drugs. Nobody dey argue that one. Nobody at any time. Even for court, the lawyers of Tinubu no argue this one. Say that money now from drugs. So he don't already dey establish say this money now from drugs. Say he forfeit the money to US government, and say for our law, forfeiture na still fine and an offense wey relates to dishonesty with that.
Okay, thank you. Make we come back to my people for studio now. Make we start what they do since.
Yes, so our own I want to ask you, say, can the government ask you to forfeit property or money involved in criminal activities without charging you for a crime?
Well, you know, say this kind matter, when you say charge dey different from indictment. So charge be say the matter don reach court, gong, say they don prepare wetin they call charge sheet or an information sheet wey go tell the court say for that paper wey be charge sheet say this person commit so offense, he commit so crime. But e get some kind matter wey no dey reach court before forfeiture happen. E get the kind matter wey dey reach court before forfeiture happen. So if the matter reach court, forfeiture come happen, e mean say they don charge the person come forfeit money. But if e no reach court, e mean say they don indict the person for crime. I want to tell people something. Before, for our constitution, you no fit be president if they don't indict you for crime. Before, for our constitution, nothing fit ever make you be president if they don't indict you for crime. So the lawyers wey make our constitution, the lawmakers come see say make dem comot that section, because e dey possible say they fit indict person, but the person fit dey innocent. But when we consider this Tinubu matter well, wetin be indictment na the main question wey we suppose ask. Indictment mean say e get evidences to show say person participate for criminal offense. Indictment be say e get evidences wey show say person hold some things wey relate to crime. So if today they shoot people for area, if they shoot people for Benue State, and for inside Benue State, you can't see one man wey hold that same gun and the same bullet wey dem see for that place where dem shoot people. E mean say that man don dey indicted for that criminal offense because of say they don see things wey they take commit that crime for in hand. And na the same thing happen to Tinubu. Tinubu dey indicted for that matter, say the proceeds wey comot from crime, the money wey comot from crime, they see am from in hand. And you no fit forfeit money if they never indict you for offense. And the reason why from that indictment e no reach charge na be say the person don agree, or the person no present himself, or say the court no fit catch the person for where the person dey, as in Tinubu, where Tinubu dey Nigeria, or wherever he dey. They no fit bring the person come court. So because of they don't indict the person, they go come collect that money as forfeiture. For Tinubu case, they indict Tinubu, but because of Tinubu no dey America that time, they no fit charge am go court. So that's why they can't decide, say, since this person don't dey indicted, since him money don't dey indicted, but we'll go after the money will be proceeds of crime. Then we will collect the money from his hand. So Tinubu was indicted and he forfeited the money. You cannot forfeit money without an indictment. You cannot forfeit money. There must be an indictment for the person to forfeit money. And Tinubu was indicted for narcotics, for having proceeds of narcotics, trafficking, and money laundering. Now the matter be that.
Okay. Thank you so much. We appreciate.
Yeah,
you cannot forfeit money without indictment. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, as before Esther go join us, I go one make you just tell us why be say Tinubu no even now somebody will be say in the comment for our platform in the ask say make I ask you why be say Tinubu no fight for this very money make US give, and why in let US collect the money if no be money will be say it come out from crime? Why in no fight make him get him money back? You are still muted though.
Okay, sorry, I don't know say my mic still dey mute. The matter dey very simple. You know, say if you hold legitimate money, you go claim the money. No be so. If they see 1,000 naira for my hand, they accuse me say I steal them, and I know say I no steal the money, I go defend that money till blood even come out from my body. But because of Tinubu no say this money now indeed from crime, now wetin make I no defend the money? Because they invite Tinubu, excuse me, they invite Tinubu come America, they invite and come court, say Oga come oh, we won't collect this money for your hand, come claim your money, because we see say this money come up from crime. But Tinubu no agree. because he knows say this money now from crime. So now the only reason where person go see, you know, waiting be $460,000. Now big money be that. Anybody will don't decide say he no go fight for this kind plenty money. Why I tell you say he supposed to take up to 15 years before he go fit make that kind of money. Now he just allow them collect the money like that. It shows say something they fishy. Or like my own people like to talk. Not be just say the thing they fishy. The thing don't they meaty. Like now meat now, you don't come up for fish. You need strong teeth to take bite and well. So because of say Tinubu no go there, go claim this money, he only show one thing, say indeed in hand dey for inside. Because anybody who truly get money will go defend the money we say he get. So he allow them collect and bank give them the money. So wetin we fit talk in the indicted for the matter.
Okay, I know hear you again. Okay, I know say Esther get a question where we say you get and the Esther.
What I talk we say as far as say Tinubu no gree go there go fight for him money, no go there go defend him money. He only mean once they say indeed those money now proceeds of crime and he no care about the money. Because if to say in go, you know say he get one person for this same drug matter wey involve Tinubu, Akande and all these people wey be say the person still dey prison, they sentence am to prison. So Tinubu no say anything wey don make am go, e dey possible say they go sentence and go prison. So he just better say he leave the money for them. Now so the matter can be.
Okay, make we look at it from because you should get question. Make you day fast and we no get time. Our time don't begin to give us one kind signal.
Okay, my own question be say, what are the legal implications of this forfeiture wey we don dey talk now? What are the legal implications of such forfeiture to the status of the president of a country?
This matter dey very simple. No be question wey be say you even need legal angle to take look am. Even on the basis of morality, e no sweet for ear. You make una reason am una wey dey studio. Say a whole person wey be the president of the most black nation, a giant of Africa, say the person wey dey say na him be president, say he don forfeit money or say he don pay fine for selling drugs wey comot from proceeds of selling drugs, or say for matter of money laundering, or even on the basis of morality, e no sweet for ear. How other countries go take us? They go say we no be serious people at all. Say we allow this kind of person make it the president for Federal Republic of Nigeria. Even a boy wey don sell drugs, even if he don change, he can go one family say he wan marry. No father, no mother go agree say make dem give their daughter to that kind of person make him marry their pikin. Talk less of a person to come be president for Nigeria. So, but to look am for legal angle, I don already quote our law for you, and several other cases wey court don rule say person wey pay fine for matter wey concern dishonesty, e no suppose be president. And I don tell you say for section 494 of our Administration of Criminal Justice Act, they see forfeiture for here for Nigeria for our law. Anything wey don make you forfeit money na fine for our law be that. And that section 137 for the law talk say anything wey don make you pay fine for any offense wey relate to dishonesty, or you violate code of conduct, say e be say you no suppose be president. So this person at the first instance no even supposed to be our president on morality ground, on religious grounds, on wetin they call am, on legal grounds, any kind of ground where you want to stand on top, take see the matter. E no sweet for ear, and at the matter be that.
Okay, thank you very much. And that one means say don't drop all the facts for tribunal their hand, and would expect judgment. Now be say would expect make them come out with the right judgment. We be say no even supposed to contest this very election with this kind controversy and this fine and for future, and the other things will be said in column dishonesty wey follow am for inside. As we want transition from this side to another side, I want make I ask you, Maxwell, you get wetin you tweet this where you tweet when I want make you for help us. You get something where you they call the obedience, where you call Surugede. As you take Twitter, make you for explanate, give us waiting some of this tweet, because you get something for where you get for mind when you dey tweet. And we see say many people don't go like and retweet that thing where we say you tweet. So I want to make you for help us chook your matter for inside. When we come back, we will let people know say that you get other plenty things where we say we won't talk, but as time no day we will still touch them, because this woman will talk for Kanu. You also mention them for your tweet. And you talk say you get some things, but make you use your mouth take tell our people how you take find say this woman, she be the only woman wey don't open her mouth say they won't bribe not just her but using her people, the lawyers wey dey around them and all that, because 10 million naira na big money for some people wey be say no be the judge himself, but the people wey say dem dey work with the judge, where dem fit change judgment where we no wan even hear. Tell us about that one quickly.
Okay, thank you very much. You see, say we don't start this matter before. Justice Flora Azinge, now one of the women where I go give credit. You see, women for Nigeria, they do plenty things for Nigeria. You see, say the people will follow you full studio. Now, women, where they raise their voice against the injustice where they happen for Nigeria. Now, still woman thought say she be the first person we don't ever slap our Senate president, will be Gospel Akpabio. Now, woman say she be the first person we slap him for making sexual advances towards her. This one happened some years ago. Now, still woman be the person will defend the vote for Abia State. Talk say no, I no fit sell my conscience. She defend the vote and Alex Foti become governor for Abia State. Now, still women follow me go court. They report everything where they happen for court. Now, we don't see another woman where still don't come out, speak up again. Say, people they try to bribe her. You get waiting I can't notice. I say, this matter, we don't they talk am before now. Obedience don't they sing this song before now. Say, all eyes on the judiciary. They try to bribe these justices. So when we put eyes on top this judiciary, but people no agree. And I believe say they don't they see reason. Because I talk and say they don't they try long time ago to bribe these justices. No be today it starts. They don't they do them since 1999, 2003, 2007, 2011, 2015, 2019, even the 2023 presidential election. They don't they do this thing. So we say make people set eyes. Now we don't see say people don't they make attempts. And I give this woman credit, say she don't come out come talk for the matter. But make it no stop for there. Because for her to come out come talk, she no call the name of the senior advocate of Nigeria. Now we don't know who to hold responsible for the matter. We don't know whether she dey lie. We don't know anything. What thing we want to know be say very important. Who be the senior advocate of Nigeria will try to bribe this woman? Now we want to know we try to bribe this justice. That's why they say kudos for speaking out to the woman. But make she tell us, because this is what we did now Surugede. Now very, very serious Surugede dance where my people they call a dance of the gods. Now gods follow the this dance with obedience. And obedience, they very ready to dance this dance till the last day. When many Nigerians, they ready to dance this dance till the last day. Anything will go make us get confidence, continue to fight this matter. We go do one because all eyes supposed to be on the judiciary. Because believe you me, if eyes no day, these people feel decide to collect money for back, put for pocket, give us judgments we will not understand. They will give us what we know sabi the name as justice, but injustice. So that's why I say all of us need to put eyes. We need to put eyes and we will continue to dance this dance very, very plenty for this same period. So my people, all eyes on the judiciary. I call on Justice Flora Azinge. Say me she can't tell us the people where they try to do all this bribery and corruption for our justice system.
Okay, before I go let you waka, I don't know whether you hear about this particular $3 billion where they talk say Tinubu go borrow from Afrexim Bank, where they want take they say to minimize waiting. But waiting I see where happen between yesterday and today, Gongo. I see say dollar where they 940, I be 950 naira per dollar. It don't crash come down for 800. Now, I don't know whether for any good economy or any precedent or anywhere in the world where people they go borrow money to crash their currency or make their currency to become strong, because they talk saying and make the thing strengthen the naira. You go borrow US dollars to crash naira to begin come down. How sustainable? For me, my team here, we don't talk and say na hopelessness. I don't know how you take things and for an aside, because you there Abuja, I don't know even how much the dollar done there for that very side.
You know, say sometimes I transact some things wey relate to dollars, and I see how the dollar they fluctuate up and down. But the question where I want ask una back, one no even want me una answer, be say if they borrow money to make the naira make it dey normal, if the naira normal for now, that money where they borrow finish, the normal can't climb again, they go borrow another one. Now so we go continue they borrow, say we won't correct the naira. Not be so they correct money. You know if they borrow international currency, say you won't correct your currency. Not be so they do something. See, the truth is, and I go talk this one for English because it go sweet me well for Bele if I talk this thing for English. The truth is, we do not have a very intelligent government. We don't have people who are intellectual sagacious in government. This one means we don't get people who get reservoir of knowledge for head. They know they think correct. They know they receive better advice. Peter Obi don't reel out figures, reel out expose. Don't tell people how to make your currency better. You need to start looking inward by investing in your production avenues. By the time you begin to produce and people need your products, they would need to trade and your currency will go into trading. And by that, your currency can gain strength. And by the time you begin to produce things within Nigeria, the need for ordinary Nigerians to collect dollar to buy things abroad will reduce. Means that waiting for paid dollars to buy abroad, because of they don't produce them for Nigeria, I go use my naira take buy them, and my naira currency go they strong. I don't go need no dollars. These are ways that you can use to solidify your currency. But nobody they inform these people. Nobody they give them better advice. Even when they go carry better people, the better people no fit give them advice because they don't turn to advice of a hit or fair. Advice will be say if they come from wrong places. Now waiting it mean wrong intention. Now in those advices they come from. So as it be like this, not be the way forward with that. Tinubu no fit give us any way forward. And they talk this thing day in, day out. You get waiting that they talk for Latin. The thing go like this. I don't know whether not for here I talk them before. He say ex nihilo nihil fit. What in this one mean? They say you cannot get something out of nothing. Anything where they illegal, you know if you get legality from that thing. This presidency where they illegal, you know if you get legality from it. This presidency where they corrupt, you cannot get goodness from it. This presidency where only they committed to my pocket, my pocket. You cannot see any policy that is people-centered. So our naira will not do well in the market. We need to look inward. And I hope say the right person, Peter Obi, will be coming to government, they correct all this mess we will see. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate.
Okay, our time don't give us serious signal and make we for carry our kaya come up for studio way. Thank you, UC Maxwell, for all the things we be say you explain to us from waiting the happen where happen for court and the expectation for the tribunal judgment where they come out as the facts wey be say withdraw before the court. From that one, you join the issue. Now, finally, as we wan carry our kaya comot for studio, we hear say 1 million march wan come, say dem wan do solidarity for people wey be say dem dey for judiciary. That is say we dey support them with wetin the kind good work wey dem dey do, make people no intimidate them. Say obedience and well-meaning Nigerians wan do 1 million march for them. I just want make you use 1 minute. Tell us whether you don hear about this thing and whether e good make we for support judiciary for the intimidation wey dey comot from everywhere for them.
You go dey look for help.
Can you speak up? We can't really hear you. Are you there, Maxwell? I think maybe the network has gotten this. With that very one, we'll soon come back. Just quickly carry my mic, give Angel, make we for carry our kaya commode. When we come back, we will talk all those things we be say remain to talk because our time don't give us signal. Signal be say carry our kaya commode for studio this time. But we will come back. Angel, take your mic.
My well-meaning Nigerians, lovely and intelligent, obedient, wide. Una don't hear am, una don't see. I know say una dey see wetin dey happen. Because how person go tell you say him borrow? No, he don't reserve. They say they don't save 1 trillion from fuel subsidy. My people, make una dey check am o. He don't save 1 trillion from fuel subsidy. Come go back again in less than 1 month. Come borrow again. Wetin happen to that trillion wey him be say he save? Who is fooling who? Tinubu no go fool Nigeria this time around. We open our eyes wide. Yes, we are not threatening the judiciary. We are only telling them to do the right thing. And what is that right thing? Fairness and justice. Now we want. We don't ask for too much. Make them do the right thing. Write their name in gold. They just want to silence us. That's why they're harassing us. Telling us, bring the billboard down, stop talking. All eyes on judiciary. Now the game starts. Shebuna don't hear you say, na suru get the dance, now we don't enter. Then go see, then go hear. And they go tell them, say, no be business as usual. Yes, they are messing with the wrong generation. Thank you so much for being with us. Click, like, share. Tell all the obedient waiting they happen. Say, make them open their eye. Say, na suru get the dance, now we don't enter. We appreciate you. We love you. But God loves you more. Bye for now.